Yes, somebody has been contacting you energetically, spiritually, emotionally. What's interesting, as soon as I'm like just allowing myself to like inquire into this energy, it feels like I'm seeing like two realities like overlapping, where almost as if now acknowledging this energy, even me acknowledging this energy, it feels like it's giving it permission to exist within your reality. Okay? Because it was not tangible, physically tangible, until I just named it and you agreed. Like, if I feel like we just did an agreement. The Magician. This is like the masculine card of like creation. That this is literally, and this I feel like is the entity that I'm talking about. This person, this being that has been like in your field. And this, oh my god, and the reverse card, and the High Priestess, and the Ace of Flames. Guys. And the Turning Point. You guys. This is you and this person. You're the High Priestess, they're the Magician. You're the feminine, intuitive counterpart, they're the masculine, intuitive counterpart. I'm going to briefly run over these with you. In this deck, by the way, if you haven't met me, hello, I am Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here. And on my other account, I go by Australia. If you would like to support me and my work, the best way you can do that is actually subscribing to my newsletter. It's called Letters from the 8th House. I write about the astro transits, and I send you an email every Monday, totally free, to guide you through the week ahead using astrology. It's a mix of divination and astrology. Okay. He coins this as the level of creation in the 7 steps of the first development phase. Analogous to the creation process of the book of Genesis, the human goes through all inner stages that are outfitted with the appropriate characteristics. Okay? As above, so below. The Magician. Here we come first upon the first step of creation. In any case, the Magician points to a new beginning. The Fool symbolizes the soul in its original form, pure. Like the mustard seed, the Fool contains the entire undeveloped potential. At the level of the Magician, we take the first step. This is the result of consciousness of I am. The Magician represents the conscious self. As above, so below is the key of the first 7. This is the individual knowledge of the divine spark of humankind. The Magician was given the sword, the cup, the sphere, and the flame as symbols of the 4 elements. Equipped with these magical tools, the knowledge of elementary links, the conscious person is able to actively intervene with the world around him. And then the High Priestess is this feminine version. And I'm reading these to you because it gives a different sort of taste for you guys with his interpretations. As with the Magician, whom we meet as the extroverted male young principle, we meet the corresponding opposite in the High Priestess. While the Magician's male energy is directed from inside outward, the female yin principle is directed from outside inward. The connection to the inner aspect of being conveys a deeper insight into the mystery of life. The natural understanding and the far-reaching connection in the circulation of nature is a major feature of the female intuition. While the male principle uses the characteristics of consciousness, rational thinking, the female principle is given the ability of subconscious perception, the perception of the subtlest of currents that lends to the ability to register influences that are just underneath the surface. I feel like my last reading would resonate with you if you're resonating with this energy, because I feel like you finally have embraced this energy of the High Priestess. Like, you are literally a stewardess of Gaia, of Earth, and of the subterranean realms of intuition, right? And now this reversed card, this is like the Hanged Man, which I actually absolutely love the interpretation of this. This is After having reached the highest point of the increasing soul substance in the image of strength, the individual now has to come to a point of return. And that's what I feel like you guys are doing. It's like you guys both like shot into like, yeah, it's like you're coming together to like forge this inner fire. I just split to the King of Flames for a second. As a result of deep insight, the release of past ways and thinkings followed by a change in a way of this gives man new meaning. Through the ability to see from another point of view, he's able to win the deeper sight. That's what's happening. That's why the two of you have been connecting so deeply on these like subtle terrains, this like mystical like moment between. I feel like I'm talking back to that collective I was chatting with during the eclipse portal, where it's like there's this sort of magical room that you and this person have access to. Because again, I kind of get this sense that you guys are not on the same like physical reality right now. It's like things are like your shift. It's like I'm seeing spirit like turning like a dial to like you guys are like working on getting your energy in sync with each other, same wavelength, so that it can like manifest in this reality. And the Ace of Flames is truly this divine spark of creation that wants to move through you. So you know, can we know like about the collective here and what's oh my gosh, the King of Flames literally came out. I split open the deck, saw it, was like, okay, whatever. I've not read this. I'm gonna read it and relay. So this masculine, this magician that is showing up is somebody who has like this is so beautiful. The expansive character that the King of Flames represents is revealed as a powerful expression of healthy self-confidence. True power and inner strength are shown as a mental greatness in a selflessly acting being. Human warmth, generosity, and idealism are also the main traits of inner richness. This is somebody who has an inspired inner mind. You know, I was like asking, like, but I wanted to know about you. I think this is just giving you some deeper clarity. I mean, look how beautiful this card is. Speak to my collective. Queen of Cups. And that landed right on top of the High Priestess. Oh my God. Hold up. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the Queen of Cups in a second, but the Tower popped out with the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. This is you coming into this union is about to like, I heard, well, balance is at the bottom. It's like it's bringing the world into balance, but and that is a result. It's time for you to actually have a connection that is true to you. And it does have to be tower moments for these false people. They're just not for you. Their counterparts are out there, right? Their counterparts are out there, and it's not you, but it's going to be a moment of like, yeah, end of the world for some people. Tower. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups represents a female aspect of the water element. Doubling the power of water, the creative abilities of the psyche are made more potent. The power of fantasy and compassion amplify the introverted character. The sensitive nature of the Queen of Cups opens into a way of the subconscious soul powers, capable of very deep compassion and immersions and visions. This world is hereafter a blend into one consciousness of the sensitive soul. On a deep level of feeling, this inner connection to all living things can be felt. The power of water represents a reserved, sensitive being with a natural knack for caring for people who need help. Through her willingness to sacrifice, she's able to impart comfort and healing. This can also indicate hidden dreams and yearnings. For those who try to escape through intoxication for the illusions of daydreams, reality and dream can become an inseparable entity, capable of deep devotion and dedication. The earnest spiritual teacher can open their senses to a higher reality. So gentle with the substances, sweet friends. Last card. Holy cow. Knight of Flames and Six of Swords. Hold up. To wrap up this reading with the Knight of Flames and the Six of Flames, I actually feel that you are stepping into a greater recognition for your masculine energy and your fire, and that this more sensitive High Priestess, Queen of Cups is like reserved for this union. Okay, I love you guys. My readings are open.